الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. One day Rasulullah SAW, he went to the village, and then when a Bedouin, he noticed that Rasulullah, so he invited him to his house. You know, people always in the village, they are like guests. So offer him whatever he wants. He's very poor. Then Rasulullah said, when you visit Medina, please don't forget to pass by, to visit me. So after months, the Bedouin came to Medina. Rasulullah said, Rasulullah, welcome. He was so happy. So Allah offered him food, everything. Then before he left, said, Salni hajatak. Ask me what do you want. Imagine the one who asked who? Rasulullah sallallahu. He should be what? He asked for something that nobody have it. A Bedouin, very simple, said, Rasulullah, give me a camel, right? And then goats for milk, and Jariyah, a servant. So look at him. It is what difficult for you to ask, like the lady of Bani Israel. The Sahaba said, who's this lady Bani Israel? He said that when Musa alayhi salam and his people going to leave Egypt, they get lost. Suddenly it's like dark, cloudy. Right? They try again, lost again. So Musa asked the old people, said, what happened? He said, we remember that Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, he left the will, the wasiyah. When you leave Egypt, please bring my body. Okay, where is his body? Where is his grave? So nobody know except that lady. So call her here. So Musa asked her, do you know where's her grave, his grave? He said, yes. Where? With what condition? What's that? I want to be with you in Jannah. I want to be with you in Jannah. So Musa, number one, Jannah not belong to him. Number two, just information about where the grave, he want Jannah. But Allah revealed to Musa, and tell her that you'll be with her in Jannah. Musa said, okay. So they went there, and there is like water there. Said, dry the water, you will find inside it. So they dig it. So they found the bone of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. And suddenly, this is bright, right? So what we learn from this story, the first, when somebody, offer you something, did something to you good, don't forget, to do the same. Right? Rasulullah SAW, the man was good to him. Rasulullah, when come to Medina, don't forget to visit us. Right? Hal jazaul ihsan illa al-ihsan. The second, as a Muslim, we have to aim high. Right? Always in our life. In ibadah, even in dunya, it's okay to aim high. Right? Because, one day somebody asked his son, when you big, what do you want to be? I want to be like you, Dad. Man, when I was young, my father asked me, I want to be like Ali bin Abi Talib, Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. Not me. Right? And this is the character of Sahaba. They always, so the Quran said, وَالسَّابِقُونَ السَّابِقُونَ. They always in compete about the akhirah. Right? So one day, Rabi bin Ka'ab, young man, poor, no wife, single, but, and also he cannot join a lot of things with Rasulullah because he's poor. He didn't have a horse, no sword, but always thinking about what I can do for the deen. This is how the Sahaba always think. Before I talk about Rabi, there is a woman, her name was Mahjan. And she feel not good because everybody did something for deen. You start thinking what I can do. No knowledge, no money. So I came to Rasulullah, can I become the cleaner of the masjid? I said, yeah. Subhanallah. So every time before Salat, before Rasulullah have meeting, everything was done. The masjid is clean. That was her job. Right? So, and Rasulullah Sallallahu subhanallah, every morning, every time he come to masjid, you always, how you doing, kif halik, like Sheikh Warid yesterday mentioned about, he always had engagement with the people. How many of us, for example, you shake hands with people who are walking? Many of us sometimes ignore, or sometimes, hey, come here, clean this. Rasulullah, no. This lady died at night, right? So the Sahaba said, who's this lady? Why you have to wake up Rasulullah? He's sleeping already. So they pray, they bury immediately. So in the morning, Rasulullah looking for her. Aina Mahjan? Qala inna ilaha rajiun. What? You didn't tell me. Ya Rasulullah. Rasulullah get mad. He went to the grave. And then he make dua in the grave. Subhanallah. He said, Allah give light to all people in the grave. Right? So come to Rabi. I mentioned this story many times. So Rabi, Rabi, what he chose to be, to serve Rasulullah Sallallahu, to take care of his sandal, especially when Rasulullah going to make wudu. He always make sure Rasulullah going to make wudu, the water is ready. In the winter, he used to wake up early to warm the water. That was his job. So Rasulullah asked him, I said, Rabi, Salni, ask me. Imagine if you somebody poor, single, Rasulullah said, ask me. What are you going to ask? The wife? The wife. Money. Subhanallah. He did not even think 1 second. Right? Suhbatak ya Rasulullah. Your companionship in Jannah. Subhanallah. Rasulullah said, okay. Right? He said, anything else? You can combine akhirah and dunya. I said, no. He said, who did teach you? Ya Rasulullah, I was thinking about dunya, right? What's going to bring you to the akhirah? But if I'm guaranteed to be with you, I am happy. Subhanallah. Yeah? So as Muslim, always you have to aim high, right? Even in our ibadah. When you see somebody hafid or somebody did, I want to be like them, right? Like, Umar bin Khattab and Abu Bakr, almost they are in competition. One day Rasulullah after Salat, he said, who did fast today? Abu Bakr said, me. Umar said, what? Who gives sadaqah today? Me. Who visited a sick person today? Me. Subhanallah. And Rasulullah mentioned, he said, me. And Umar said, man, I cannot beat him. Right? In the battle of Tabuk, when Rasulullah collecting donation, so he said, today I will beat him. So he took half of his belonging. He went to Rasulullah, this half my wealth. Right? But before he left, said, how much did Abu Bakr give you? Everything. So that means also this is a sign, in fundraising it is good to be open. Because how we know about this? Right? I said, oh. And the last one, when Abu Bakr became Khalifa, Abu Bakr used to take care of this old lady, blind, clean the house, put the milk, always like that. He said, no, he's president, he'll be busy. Right? But every time Umar went there, everything was ready. I said, who did it? I don't know, I'm blind. And he was hiding, right? Who was this man? It's Abu Bakr. Subhanallah. So therefore Rasulullah said, before he died, all of you did to me a lot of things, and I did pay you in this dunya. Only Abu Bakr, I give it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I cannot tell him. Right? So be the one always harm high and always competing for good deed, inshallah. Ya Allah, may Allah guide us. Amen.